Hello, everyone. Very happy today to have Stanley, CEO and founder of Sanomics. It's a Hong Kong-based biotech company focusing on cancer screening services. So let me let Stanley to introduce his company.
So hello everyone, this is Stanley from Sanomics. We are a Hong Kong-based biotech company. We are focusing on help the patient to do the cancer screening. Currently, we are the leading company in the Pan-Asia area for this kind of service.
Okay, great. Let's talk about what inspired you to start Sanomics.
So actually, I studied biomedical engineering for my bachelor degree and my master degree. Starting from my college, I also want to help some patients to do more. So that's why I just put all my effort to that. So after I finished my degree, so I just moved to become a research engineer. Then after that, I worked as a consultant. So after that, I think I should do something for the world and I think help the patient. So that I think for medical field, I have to dedicate my life to that medical field. And I think cancer screening is one of the most important field for the patient nowadays. I mean, especially for the oncology. Yeah.
I see. So how long have you been running Sanomics and how has been sort of your growth journey?
Yeah. So Sanomics, we incorporate in 2015. So we're taking less than a year. So we have a first product we call the plasma EGFR, which is a liquid-based, a very innovative product to help the lung cancer patient to screen out whether they have a specific cancer gene mutation. We use this product maybe we spend less than half a year, we can already become the market leader in Hong Kong. And after that, we have lots of different kind of product. We have some panel-based cancer screening service, and we just not limited in Hong Kong area. We step out in Hong Kong and we enter in the Pan-Asia area. And currently, we have a lot of different clients in different countries like Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Singapore. And this year, we are going to step in the China market as well. So I think Sanomics are not only just a one product company, we have a very comprehensive solution to the doctor and the patient.
Wow, it's amazing. It's such a short amount of time. You're able to expand so quickly, but at the same time, it's a leading technology, right? As a leader in the market. As a Hong Kong-based startup and also biotech company, it's quite rare in Hong Kong as a new industry for Hong Kong. What has been your experience when it comes to explaining what your business do, especially to investors?
Yeah, I think it's at the very beginning, it's definitely a challenge for us to find an investor because first, biotech is a very emerging industry in the world, especially for these 1 or 2 years. And plus, most of the investors, when they talk about the biotech company, they will think about the pharmaceutical company, not the screening company. So actually, every time when we met a new investor, we have to spend a lot of time to explain how screening company is a core value in the whole value chain. But I think when time flies, I think more and more investors in the market, they will know the beauty of screening company. So nowadays, I think every time when I come to a new investor, I think we just spend a short time to explain about what Sanomics is, then they will understand what we are doing and what the beauty is in Sanomics.
I see. I mean, I know investors in Hong Kong and sometimes I talk to them and many of them actually, they do invest in early stage company, but not all these companies they invest are based in Hong Kong. Yeah. So I'm just curious, like among your investors, are they a mixture of international investors and Asian, or are they mostly Asian investors?
Yeah, currently all our investors are from Asian. Some of them from China, some of them from Hong Kong. But of course, we're open for any kind of investor. Yeah.
Right. And I hope increasingly, right, more Hong Kong-based or Asian-based investor will invest back in the Asian-based startups. Coming back to your company and being Hong Kong-based, and for all of us who are living in Hong Kong, we have been seeing and hearing a lot of new things, exciting projects coming out in the region. One of them is the Greater Bay Area, which is a 9+2 cities initiative launched by Hong Kong and also the Chinese government. A lot of discussion also among what are the opportunities for Hong Kong. Maybe I'd like to hear from Stanley, especially as a startup. Do you see that as an opportunity? And if it is, what would be your strategy?
So for sure, we do think both Greater Bay Area and the Belt and Road Initiative are definitely an opportunity for Hong Kong startup. Because Hong Kong is a very special region. For example, just in Greater Bay Area, for the 9+2 cities, I think Hong Kong is, regarding the technology, especially for biotech company, I do believe we are in a leading position. I think it's good for us because with that we have a lot of area, we have a lot of space to put our business into Greater Bay Area, and then we can help them to level up their technology as well. So I think most of the government in those countries are welcome for us to get there. Yeah, and similarly for the Belt and Road initiative. So actually, for like Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, actually we have already have our own plan network there, and we will have our own entity in September this year in Thailand. So we want to use the same method. We want to use Thailand as a center, and then to help level up the whole region, biotech technology diagnostic tech level to that region, and then we ultimately want to have more patients in that area.
So I think this does prove something, like when we hear that founders actually need to have a very long vision of where the business they want to take to. I guess in your cases, your eyes is not just in Hong Kong, would be Greater Bay Area, the Southern China region, but also Asia Pacific, and Belt and Road, right? So if I would like to just go back and trace back how you've been running the business and growing the business, what have been your biggest lesson, or what has been your biggest, I would say, challenges that you overcome?
At the beginning, we do have a little mistakes. Is that we put a lot of effort on to train or to modify our product become a very unique product. We put a lot of effort to think how can our product become so innovative. But actually, I think just after a short time, we think that okay, we are in the wrong direction, because as a diagnostic company, we actually, to be honest, we are a service company. The ultimate target or goal of our company, we want to help the patient. So in terms of help the patient, we have to not only just the technology itself, for example, for the pricing, for the logistic, blah, blah, blah support, we have to make everything become so simple. Simple makes perfect. So nowadays, so if I want to give some work to those entrepreneurs, I would say that besides you have to put effort on the innovation, you have to put more attention to the execution. You have to make things very simple and make things to become very friendly. Once the product is simple and friendly, more and more clients will come. I think this is the word I would like to give those entrepreneurs nowadays.
Great advice. So maybe last piece of input from you is, what do you think about Hong Kong and their sort of recent future in terms of development in the biotech industry?
So I think, to be honest, definitely, I think we become more and more people who want to dedicate in this field. Okay, just example. For example, at the very beginning of our startup, I think we are a bit difficult to find the right person, a technical person. The reason is that because at the very beginning, I think biotech is still not a very solid idea in Hong Kong. So then at that moment, not a lot of graduates want to dedicate in this field. But nowadays, I think we can, for example, this summer, we have attract more than 10 people just become our summer intern. I think we are quite surprised because you know that at the first year, I think we are hard to find one. But just this year, we have already get 10 applications for a summer intern. So I think we do believe that more and more people and graduates want to dedicate in this field. And then I think we will become more and more prosperous in the coming future.
So these 10 new interns, they're all local interns?
Yeah, all of them are local interns, but some of them just maybe they're studying in UK or in US. But I think, I think it's just 6 of them are local students as well.
Now, this is great to know. I mean, also with government new policy to make it easier for Hong Kong businesses to bring in foreign talent, I think definitely Hong Kong's future is going to be quite positive. So thank you so much, Stanley, for speaking to us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.